This is the Brownstone Center News Update for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Let's get in this room. We've got a lot of things to cover, including Cory Booker, the filibuster. Democrat Cory Booker is at it until he can no longer stand. Those were his words. Democrat Cory Booker's marathon Senate floor speech, in which he is largely criticizing the Trump administration's policies and spending cuts, has just passed the 12-hour mark. The U.S. Senator from New Jersey has held the floor since 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, pausing only to take questions and a breath from Democratic allies. He has so far largely targeted spending cuts, including efforts to dismantle the Department of Education and the need for greater bipartisanship in Congress. The 55-year-old has vowed to keep going as long as he is physically able. Now, one thing that needs to be noted is that this is not a filibuster because he is not blocking a legislation or a nomination, but he is, in fact, breaking up everything and indicating what is occurring because of the Trump administration. As of this recording, Cory Booker is still going. The Securities and Exchange Commission is continuing its $150 million lawsuit against Elon Musk that was brought during the Biden administration. According to court filings on Monday, the tech billionaire and head of the Department of Government Efficiency has agreed to respond to the suit, which accuses him of misleading investors when he bought millions of dollars in Twitter stock in 2022 prior to his acquisition of the company. Majority control of the Wisconsin Supreme Court will be decided Tuesday, that's today, in a race that broke records for spending and has become a proxy battle for the nation's political fights, pitting a candidate backed by Donald Trump against a Democratic-aligned challenger. Republicans, including Trump and the world's wealthiest person, Elon Musk, lined up behind Brad Schimmel, a former state attorney general, and Democrats like former President Barack Obama and billionaire mega donor George Soros backed Susan Crawford, a Dane County judge who led legal fights to protect union power and abortion rights and to oppose voter ID. The first major election in the country since November is seen as a litmus test of how voters feel about Trump's first month back in office and the role played by Musk, whose Department of Government Efficiency has torn through federal agencies and laid off thousands of workers. Musk himself traveled to Wisconsin on Sunday to make a pitch for Schimmel and personally hand out two $1 million checks to voters. That vote begins today at 7 a.m. in Wisconsin. We'll be back later on today, this morning, for the day shift here in the Brownstone. For more news and information that you can use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and you guessed it, today drops the April issue of Brownstone Living magazine. We'll see you around.